Should adoption fees be more affordable? When you came home from the hospital with your newborn child, did you ever even think how much you would spend on them? Probably not. You probably were just happy to have your newborn baby home. The average cost to have a child, that's if you have good insurance, it's going to run you about $8,800. It's a lot, isn't it? But in stark comparison, adopted children cost anywhere between $30,000 and $60,000. It's a lot. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, on any given day, there are over 391,000 children in the U.S. foster care system. Over 113,000 of those children are eligible for adoption. Yet they will wait on average 3 years for an adopted family. Children, no matter the age, shouldn't come with a fee. Sure, they cost to raise money. They cost to provide for them. The care of them costs money. But the child themselves should not. Adoption shouldn't be like purchasing a piece of property. Couples shouldn't have to cash in their life savings and sell all their personal goods for the sake of wanting a child. The cost associated with adopting a child varies depending on the method of adoption that you use. Now keep in mind that in most cases, the adoptive parent pays for both sides of the adoption. That means they cover both their own cost plus the cost of the biological parents. It adds up a whole lot. For adoption through the foster care system, you may have few, if any, costs. The most is around $2,000. Adoption through a private agency is $30,000 to $60,000. Independent adoption, $25,000 to $45,000. Inter-country adoption, anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. Most parents, like I said, use their savings or they take out a loan to afford these fees. However, there are a few options and other strategies to help you afford adoption. Workplace benefits. About half employers provide adoption benefit to their employees. Of these, 71% have a per child limit, and that is up to $8,300. So you can only get up to $8,300 per child. Tax credits, depending on your income. You could be eligible for a tax credit, and you could get that. I believe it's worth up to like $14,980. And then also there are grants that you can get. There are agencies that give out grants to parents who are in the process of adopting or those that are wanting to adopt. However, though, whatever process you use, it's going to cost money. Whatever method you use. Many people still will not adopt in general because the price is simply too high to adopt more than one child. Some parents have the desire to adopt, but they just simply can't because they can't afford to pay the fees that come along with it. This in turn causes our orphans to overflow. And children don't get the love and the nurture and the care and everything that they need to grow up and be successful adults. And we know that when children don't get those things, then that ensues mental health issues, and then that just adds to the millions of people along in the world that are struggling with mental health. Adopting a child is one of the most noblest things that any family or individual can do. Adoption betters the life of a young child and ensures that these children have hope for tomorrow. However, we must lower adoption fees so that more people are interested in helping our children rather than being discouraged by the fees that it costs to get one. Putting a price on a child is abnormal because every life is priceless.